This is the Foundation series. 3 tools, 1 system. This is tool number 1. Most people fail at fixing broken systems before they even start. Not because they lack intelligence, not because they lack effort, because they start in the wrong place. They see a problem, they reach for a solution, they skip everything in between. Everything in between is where the real work lives. A system is not a single broken part. It is a web of components, dependencies, and feedback loops. Some visible, many not. Touch the wrong thing, and you do not fix the system. You rearrange its failure. Before you can fix anything, you have to see everything. Clearly, completely, without assumption. That is what this framework is built to do. The System Deconstruction Framework moves through 5 phases. In order, without shortcuts. Phase 1, purpose and boundary. Before you touch a single component, you ask one question. Does this system still need to exist? Not, how do we fix it? Does it need to exist? Some systems should be eliminated, not optimized. If it survives that question, you define its edges. What enters the system? What leaves it? Where it begins and ends. You do not analyze what you cannot first contain. Phase 2, entropy mapping. Every system leaks. Time, money, energy, attention. This phase finds where the leaks are. Redundant work, undefined ownership, information that exists in 3 places and matches in none. You are not fixing anything yet. You are locating the waste before it hides from you. Phase 3, structural visualization. Now you build the map. Every component, every dependency, the tools, the processes, and the people on separate layers. Then you draw the connections. If removing one component breaks 5 others, you have found a critical failure point. Mark it. But here is the discipline that most analysis skips. You validate the map against what actually happens. Not what the documentation says happens. Not what people think happens. What you can observe happening. A map that describes an ideal is not a map. It is a wish. Phase 4, deconstruction. Now you go deeper. For every problem area, you ask why 5 times. Not once, 5 times. The first answer is always a symptom. The 5th answer is usually the cause. You also apply a principle called MES. Every component belongs to exactly one category. No overlaps, no gaps, because problems that live in 2 categories get solved by neither. Phase 5, optimization. Now, and only now, do you begin to rebuild. You break the system into modules. Independent, replaceable, testable in isolation. You remove what doesn't need to exist. You automate what requires no judgment. And you build in a reset mechanism. Because every optimized system eventually accumulates new complexity, unless you design it not to. This process is not linear. What you learn in Phase 3 will sometimes send you back to Phase 1. That is not failure. That is the process working. The goal is not speed. The goal is accuracy. A fast diagnosis of the wrong problem wastes everything that follows. See the system before you touch it. Map it before you change it. Understand it before you optimize it. Analyze the problem. Map the system. Then, and only then, fix it. I am the system architect. Next, we go inside a system that's already broken, and we learn to work without breaking it further.